What?
Thought you had a white gi.
Oh, I was just there.
That's rude. That's my job, right? Okay, so this is one of the most important kind of positions and passes you'll learn in jiu-jitsu, okay? And this is going from half guard to mount, right? So we've been able to flatten our partner on with their shoulders, on their hips down. I'll be honest, I'd probably come over the shoulder more than keeping that kind of cross face, but up to you, kind of whatever works for you, you do, right? So I'm falling to my side here. The key to this is weight distribution, all right? So when I'm doing this position, they're holding onto my leg here. If my hip is on the ground and my elbow is on the ground here, that means my weight isn't going through Ollie. Correct, Ollie?
Yep.
Yes. Whereas if you're trying this and your partner's like, I'm going to hold on to your life, your leg even, like my life depends on it, then you have to apply a bit of pressure. And this is where I push off of my free leg and just come off the ground. It doesn't have to be like massive here. It just has to be a little bit. So you put a bit more pressure through your partner's ribs, so they're just getting a bit more crushed and they're a bit more under pressure where they might react in a way like bridging and all that kind of stuff, okay? So again, we're using that wedge to free our kneecap. From here, we're gonna drive the knee now to the ground, okay, forward. The key to this is, I don't just think about pointing, getting my knee to the ground. I think about pushing my shin into his leg like this. What that means is I use a lot more of my hip strength to drive his legs over. Hold on to my leg like hard here. If I just try and drive my knee over, not as effective. I push my shin into his leg, which means my knee is much more effectively getting to the floor. From here, don't worry about this arm for now. I'm going to address that in a minute. I centralize myself to him like this. What that means is I can put my weight into that knee that I've just brought over, and my other leg becomes light. I can now wedge my leg onto his thigh. I don't try and free my leg here. I drop both my knees now to the ground and I try and drive my feet forward. So they're going into like the crook or like the kind of bend of his knee. This is a really good position. This is like a leg riding style position whereby I can just stay here for ages, okay? And my partner is going to struggle to kind of escape at all. Observe. So they try twice, then they give up.
Do you want me to go?
Good news. No.
Okay.
No, it's fine. You stay there.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
fine. Yeah?
Thank you.
Once they give up, then I look to drive forward and then I flick my feet underneath and I kind of lock my feet. You can grapevine, whatever. Okay? In this position here, it just means their ability to escape is less. In mount, he's got bridging and rolling, he's got foot scoop escapes, he's got loads of different options, whereas here, not so much, especially if I engage my feet a bit. When you're doing this drill, guys, do ask your partner when you get here to kind of move around a bit and you can see how strong this is. I'm not saying spar, but maybe like do it more than twice. Yeah?
Whoops.
Whoops. Yeah? So